Audio's rolling.
Such a sloth.
Tia and Tamara.
Tia and Tamara.
That nigga been waiting all week to say that shit. He has been waiting all week to say that. So you gonna give us something new every week?
I'm Tia.
That was dope.
I'm gonna try.
I'm Tia.
Is that the one married to the black one?
Yeah. I don't know. Aren't they all like racially ambiguous?
No, they black.
Yeah, they are black. They are black. They're Jamaican or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
And they little brother with the big head and big ears.
Big booty.
Oh, he done got grown. I just remember as a kid.
Not big booty.
Are y'all boys ready?
Booty cheek.
Listos! Cue the music.
Hey, what's going on, world? It is your boy Shamar.
And your boy Cherokee the Native.
And it's me, Rain, the camera guy in the building. You know what I'm saying?
And we are the Prolific Misfits, back with another video for that ass.
So happy to be back.
Oh yeah?
I missed you. I missed you.
You done seen him, I'm sure.
Well, I miss everybody.
I miss you back.
And
That's why you was harassing me to get back in here.
I was.
You know, put me at risk.
But it's worth it.
Is it now?
It is. And apparently everybody wants a video.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Got shit to do. What you been
Ain't
doing?
got shit to do. I've been working. I'm an essential.
I'm an essential. What about you, Rain?
I've been working on myself. Okay. Essentially, you know, doing the things that I need to do to get through the day. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of Netflix. I made a 3-tiered grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh my god!
getting my life. It was delicious.
3-tiered.
Yes, and I had to do the cheese test where you like pull it apart and the cheese strings. Man, some little
So
green
that was
salsa,
like
salsa verde on
That was a McCheese.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was delicious.
You should put some bacon in there. That a slap.
Please don't give him ideas because he will take it. He was mad. Actually, he went to McDonald's at work.
Wait. Hold on. Aren't y'all vegan right now?
I'm
He's
vegan. I'm vegan. I took him to McDonald's and he was mad that he ordered a Big Mac. He was like, "How you know I didn't want a double McMac?" I'm like, "What the fuck?"
I wanted to try it out. You only live once.
YOLO.
You know what I'm saying? And they got all the good sauces.
2 all beef patty special. Well, 4 all beef patty special. Charles lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on the
Delicious.
sesame seed bun.
Delicious.
That's me.
It's good. You just gotta slice it in half.
So is it 4 patties or is they use the quarter-pound meat?
See, that part I'm not quite sure.
You just wanted to try
I
it.
want to
he
try
wouldn't-
it out.
Okay.
I need to figure it out.
He wouldn't let you get it.
No.
Come on, brother.
No, that's
Brother.
nasty. Have you tried it?
Let him be a fatty. I don't eat McDonald's.
He shouldn't. He didn't eat McDonald's either. I don't know what the fuck this came out of. Like what?
Because sometimes you just go there once in a blue moon just to get, check up on everything. Try the apple pies, the ice cream.
Just make sure.
What
it still
McDonald's
tastes the
say? They
same.
started singing, "Ooh, boy, you looking like you like what you see."
I would
over
get my
and
life.
check up
I would
on it.
definitely come back all the way to McDonald's all the time. Sundays, boots.
Go on, get that double.
McFlurry. Yes, McFlurry's down.
He wants to go to Popeyes too
You are
and try
such
that
a
shit.
fat boy at heart. But you
Yes.
lost some weight though.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I've been working out and things. I have been working out. I just been telling him that I haven't been doing anything.
Oh, so he can be the skinny one.
Exactly.
Well, he was.
Hello. Hello.
Was. He said was.
Still is.
Well, Rain has only been eating for the past 2 weeks.
But eating right though. Eat right, y'all. Eat right.
After you just sat there and got mad because you couldn't have a double Big Mac.
It was a midnight snack.
Have you ever had that triple quarter pounder?
No.
That's too much.
That's way too much.
Like that's doing way too much.
Right, you can't tell that.
I draw the line.
There's a restaurant in Atlanta, Vortex. They have a quadruple bypass burger, some shit like that.
And that's what you'll be having afterwards.
What's on it, though? Is it chitlins on it? Oh my God. Like chitlins and syrup.
He thinks that all we eat in the South is chitlins.
Because y'all do. Gizzards. Y'all eat gizzards. Raise your hand if you've had gizzards before. All right. Then.
I'll fuck up some gizzards. I will fuck up
come on.
some gizzards.
Look, we got gizzards in the house. My mom was like,
my college roommate used to cook gizzards.
Ew. In college?
We had an apartment. We used to fuck that shit up. Or his mama would cook it and she'll bring it down there.
How do you even like? Do you fry it? Do you like saute it with
I'm
like?
sure you can do all that shit too.
Well, I only had fried gizzards, but you can saute it. What is it, like stew? You can stew it like a stew meat or something. Don't have me sounding like Gump on here.
Yeah, right.
All the ways you can eat gizzards.
You can put it on your grits.
Gizzard.
Right.
Gizzard. I would never put no gizzards on no damn grits.
Yes, you
That's
would.
disrespectful.
Some cheese grits.
That's disrespectful.
Why are we eating gizzards?
I haven't had them since probably about college, but
Yeah, let's not.
Well, what is a gizzard? I feel like this is.
I think that's like the hearts and stuff from the chicken, the heart and the stuff around it. I don't know. I used to feed them to my dog. Yeah, raw.
Oh, okay, they can eat gizzards.
Yeah, they can eat gizzards. They can eat raw meat. So you can put like a drumstick in there. It can't be cooked because when they say the bones are split and stuff, that cooked bones are split in their throat. But if you give it to them raw, they'll eat it with no problem.
You should definitely cook some for Champ.
But yeah, you can get some gizzards and just mix it in your dog food. So that how some people take dry food and wet food. Instead of doing wet dog food, I would just put gizzards in there.
I'm exactly do that.
And he gonna fuck that Buddha butt, gonna fuck that shit up.
This is a big ass.
Hold on. Champagne champion Buddha butt Oliver.
Let them know.
Champagne champion
you don't
Buddha
get
butt.
that. You don't
Buddha butt Oliver.
Okay, with the Chanel socks on. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so I heard we have a special guest coming on today.
We do.
Oh yeah. You want to tell the people who it is?
Absolutely. It is my ace boon coon, my bestie.
Go best friend.
I don't know what to say.
She finna.
There's so many things I can say
She
about her.
finna.
Stop, please.
I'm trying to hype her up.
She don't need no hype. She gonna hype her own self up.
Hey.
But no, this is my bestie, and I'm excited to have her on the show. Now, as we're doing this, I'm gonna ask if she can stay on, but
okay,
we'll fill it out. But I'm really excited for her to be on. She's excited, and I'm hoping everybody else will be excited as well.
So, what's your best friend name?
Madonna, and that's her real fucking name, Madonna.
The black
Madonna.
The chocolate.
She's so sexy.
Madonna. The black Madonna. Baby. I'm gonna ask you if we can put a picture up because that baby is beautiful.
I think we should.
That baby.
She's gonna be like, no. But she's gonna.
We just gonna take it off her Instagram.
Right. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it up anyway. Fuck what you want.
Fuck that, Madonna. They need to see you.
But she's gonna try. She's gonna be all shy. But
all right.
Ain't she smell good?
Right.
Whoa.
Madonna do smell good.
Do.
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
So you ready to call her and tell her that?
Let's do.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
All right.
Sound like what a what?
Let's get her up on here. Oh, need to turn this up. There you go. My bad.
Thank you.
Hello.
Is this Madonna?
Yes.
Madonna, this is Cherokee.
Hi, love.
I want to let you know that you are what? On the Prolific Misfits.
Hey, this is your boy Shamar.
And this is your best friend, Cherokee the Clydesdale. And
hey, Madonna, it's Rain. What's up? How you doing?
Hi, Rain.
Hey, you're on one of the greatest shows on earth
ever.
This is where we talk about black
agree.
shit,
Gay shit. Oh.
and all kind of shit in between. Welcome to the show, Madonna. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you for having me on.
I love her so much. Anyway, I'm so excited to have you on here. you need to stop being shy. I'm telling him. I've told everybody that you're really shy, but she's really not. She's a monster.
Telling my business.
Yo, I'll be telling my business. Well, we're gonna talk about your business, my business, Shamar's business, everybody's business.
We ain't gonna talk about my business. I ain't got no business.
It might be like that.
We can talk about Analog Studios.
Oh.
Oh.
So, Madonna, do you mind if I just share? Like, are you gonna hang out with us the whole show, or are you gonna let us know when you have to go? Like,
I'm going to do my best, but I will definitely try and be present.
Okay, cool. Because we just started. We just fucking started.
I would hope so. Otherwise, if y'all did that intro just for me, I'd be like, really?
Oh no, that was just for you.
Just for me?
Just for you.
Well, in that case,
we had to roll out the virtual red carpet. So
yeah,
Madonna,
I was wondering if that was a recording. I was like, I'm familiar with that intro.
I just want to know, how do you know my brother? Tell us a little bit and give us the most juiciest shit about him too.
Oh my God.
Oh, I don't even know.
I don't even know. Right? Good answer.
I don't even know.
Sorry to this man.
Sorry to this man.
I don't know this man. If I saw him walking down the street.
Well, before you actually answer that question, Madonna, or how do you feel about us like putting your beautiful face out there so they know who Madonna is?
Sure. Yeah, that's okay.
All right.
Yeah, so we're gonna see how good.
Yeah, because we was bragging on you before you got on here.
She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous.
I mean, y'all have to choose like the best pictures because not all angles are kind. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
We'll take an on purpose picture. And hopefully all of your pictures on IG are on purpose, so we'll take the most flattering one.
She knows
exactly.
She's just trying to flatter herself. Anyway, answer the question. Answer the question.
Anyway,
how do you know me?
So short version, this don't sound real cheesy, but that's my soulmate. That's my person. We are one another's mirror.
No.
Don't be a hater.
Seriously.
Oh, that's my person.
Really, it's
Seriously.
like when you meet a person and they get you. Like, I don't know if he told you, but you know, due to me growing up after high school or doing what I
I ain't
thought
tell
was
him
growing
shit.
up, we had like, we had like a 10-year hiatus in that friendship.
Is you good over there?
You know, and
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm good. I just
cool. I was just checking up on you. Oh, okay. All right, now back to Madonna.
Yeah, because y'all totally cut my best friend
I
off.
was all listening.
I was just making sure that man didn't pass out over there.
Madonna. I'm sorry.
no, that's cool.
She was telling a great story.
So y'all had a 10 to 15 year hiatus.
It's about you. Well, it was like a 10-year hiatus. And you know, we tried to reconnect at times whenever I was back because I was in the military for the bulk of that time. So I was
thank
out
you
of
for
the
your
country,
service.
living in. You're welcome. And so I never know how to respond to that.
I know.
But no, thank you. Thank you. I think. I don't know. Shoot, they sent me to college and gave me a paycheck. I don't know what else I did, but okay, bro. But yeah, you know, it was sorry. He did say you don't like that. Oh, everybody's a girl, my bad, honey.
That's what I love about her. I love it. Okay.
Yes. So 10-year break, and we managed to come back together like it was nothing. You know, that's basically the short version of it all. But yeah, we met. I think what was our first experience in chemistry in like 10th grade.
Yeah, we were in 10th grade.
Passing back a paper.
Right.
Yeah.
The thing is, Madonna said
and his
right in
favorite
front
way.
of me.
Yeah, didn't say a word.
You didn't say a word.
What shy looks like. That's what I'm saying. I didn't say a word, but you didn't say one either. Exactly. I mean, we passed back the paper.
I'm surprised he didn't say a word.
No, because I didn't know her.
He was mostly not awake. No,
don't
that teacher was born as hell.
He was.
And
we were the only two young people.
But you know, to 2-hour horn.
What you mean, two young people?
We were only 10th graders in that class.
It was like an advanced class. Yeah.
Oh, y'all smart.
We were smart.
That's why you talk like that. Just eloquently.
What's that mean?
What's my
Just eloquently. I don't know.
Right, now, don't go triggering my childhood trauma.
But see, okay.
Talk right.
But right. But you talk beautiful. I love it.
No, it's very well.
Speak beautifully. But no,
well spoken.
She sat in front of me, and this is how I knew how dope Madonna was. This is what, early 2000s, and before
I knew it because her name is Madonna.
I didn't know her name. I was just like, oh, okay. She always gave me the stank face, I thought.
I did not. That's just my face.
True.
Okay.
But what I loved, what intrigued me about Madonna, because I sat right beside her, is that her hair color was different if not every other week, every other. I'm talking about the vibrant colors. Like she was doing the green, the purples, the blue. This is before Khalees did it.
Okay.
And I was just like,
so Madonna's milkshake really brought him to the yard. All right.
Can we no. No.
Listen.
But no milkshakes at all. But we I think we had mutual friends eventually that we started talking to each other, and then
Madonna prefaced with short version.
And then we became best friends.
Wait, what?
So y'all met in 10th grade. Mm-hmm. Y'all clicked. At first, y'all was both iffy. Yeah.
We don't even know if we necessarily connected then, because we can't. Like, we've thought about this before, and I'm like, I don't know when we actually connected and made communication and like hung out. I know, Katie Rimke is one of the people that we knew in common. And beyond that,
oh, Katie. I love Katie, actually. Oh. Yeah, I see her now with I see her now and then, and she's still the same Katie that we knew in high school.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure she changed her Facebook name to Karen at this point. So I was like,
Karen. It's Karen.
Love it.
So I saw it and I was like, who the fuck is no damn Karen? And I look at her, yeah. But like beyond that and a couple of other people, I'm like, I don't even know how we came to be.
No.
But yeah, one of my favorite people.
I think
that's what's up.
I think the greatest thing is that we did take a 10-year hiatus and we connected like it was nothing.
Yeah.
And I think that's what real friendships
about. That comeback is real, because that's how David and I were. We were separate for probably about the same amount of time, 10 years, and we came back. The bond was even deeper than it was the first time. So I get it.
Yeah, I can't I can't be without my Madonna.
That's true.
So Madonna.
Oh God.
Madonna. My brother asked me. He was like, because I wanted you on the show, and he asked me. He was just like, oh, what made you think of Madonna? I was like, hell, I say her name on every fucking episode. So how do you feel about
Yeah, right. You do.
How do you feel about that? I just really enjoy you, and I don't even know you.
You will.
Well, that feels great to hear. I gotta say,
yeah,
feels great. I honestly don't I watched y'all's episode. I don't hear him. I've heard him talk about me once, but other than that, I don't even clock it.
And then basically, when I did mention her, she was like, "Why? What? Why do you talk about
I'm gonna tell you why. No, that ain't it. That ain't it, brother. What happened was that I had my best friend on, and we were talking about best friends, and I said,
to rehash this.
And then I was jokingly, and Madonna, I'm going to apologize on camera, because it wasn't against you, it was against him. He was trying to be very neutral, and that's why I jokingly said, "Oh, that's your New York friend." That's what she got pissed about. She didn't get pissed because you brought her on.
There's a lot of things that Madonna got pissed about. I was just like, well, I didn't mean it that way.
I mean, that's how comedians.
This is heavy. I was just like, I'm more than just a New York friend.
Exactly.
With my Rainbow song with that.
I thought Rain was asleep. Thank you for bringing him back in.
Well, I'm here. What y'all reminiscing? I was all hearing the story intently, like, oh my God.
Intently.
And then what happened?
Yeah, thanks for giving me your mic, Rain. But no, I wanted him to stand in his ground. Like, you got one best friend. That's what best means.
Yes.
Fuck. One best friend. And it's Madonna.
Yeah.
The fuck?
It is. It will always be forever Madonna. It really will.
So Madonna, do you have like a favorite Madonna song? Like,
are you
really? Did we really?
That's
No.
She said,
what?
nah. Nah.
I don't even know
None of that. I mean, because that wouldn't be the first time I've heard that.
I mean, I know.
Like, I love my name, but it's definitely one of those things where it's like,
exactly.
I actually don't.
Oh my God, really? You're really going to do that?
But like.
I mean, you're not going to tell me you haven't heard weather jokes your whole life.
Every last one of them. As soon as it's raining, it will rain. It's raining outside. I'm like,
I'll take a rain check.
Right. It's all right. A lot of
I like the rain check one though.
Oh man, good boy.
But I'm excited to have you with me, and I can't wait till we're all in the same
in person.
room.
Yeah. When they open Earth back up, maybe you can get here.
I know, right?
I would not recommend. Earth is so fucking ghetto. I'm ready to leave. Yeah. So yeah, but if they open back up, hopefully we can meet in person and all that.
I like that.
It'd be a good time. Now, Madonna, before we proceed, is there anything you would like to say about yourself? Let the viewers know about you.
No.
I'm good. Do it. I'm good. Well, okay. She's my best friend. Well, best friend, do you mind if I say something about your personal life? Like, besides you.
Okay.
Okay.
I did not clear this before the show.
How about this? If I say something, you just say shut the fuck, or just shut up, okay? Okay.
Say pineapples.
Pineapples.
Yeah.
Pineapples.
Yeah, I like pineapples.
Okay, this is what I will just say about Madonna, because I can't talk. I just can't get enough of Madonna. But she is like the epitome of a beautiful black woman. Seriously, a strong, beautiful black woman. And when I say that, she has 4 kids.
Yeah.
Okay, I was waiting to see if I heard pineapple.
I'm the lady that lives in the shoe.
She is the lady but she is so fucking hot. And this is coming from her gay friend. She's really stunning.
Her what?
Her gay friend.
Okay.
But no, she's fucking amazing.
No, she is.
Like, besides her outer beauty, she's also beautiful inside. She's very intellectual. She will really read you for Phil. But very efficiently. Yeah, you will.
Your ass got to think about that shit the next day. Like, did that
You'd be like, yeah, she just really handed me my ass. Yeah. But no, I just wanted to put that out there. Like, she is really the epitome of a black woman, and I love that about her. Seriously.
Yeah, even with my weird accent. Shamar.
I didn't say it was weird. No, I didn't say it was weird. I just said that you speak eloquently.
I speak eloquently too.
You're right.
Eloquently. So in that case, since we were just talking about Earth opening back up, do you want to just go into some topics here, and we'll have Madonna on the ride with us?
Oh yeah.
Yay.
So yay. Okay, so Madonna, you remember when I did reach out to you because of the COVID, is running rapid up in these streets, and it was saying Louisiana is one of the following states after New York that's been hit hard. How are you doing and all that jazz?
We're doing fine. My kids obviously, I think the last thing I heard, school's out here until the end of April. They haven't gone so far as to close it for the rest of the year, or for the rest of the school year anyway. Mm-hmm. But they are, my kids are fine as far as being in the house. My schedule changed, so I get a handful of days off that I normally wouldn't get, which is nice. And for all intents and purposes, where I live, I don't really see too many people out when I do have to go out for my, essentials or whatever. There are people wearing masks, but there are people who seem to be taking it serious. Like, mind you, there's a pool in my community, and they had to literally put a lock on the gate because people kept taking their asses in there. And I'm like, do y'all not know what virus means? And that maybe, it's like 86 degrees right now, so it feels great. But I'm going to say no to the pool part.
Exactly.
That's a bit much. But beyond that, everybody seems to be taking it, relatively seriously and managing themselves well. Even Walmart. is like putting tapes on the ground and one way in and one way out 6 feet apart. And I'm like, if y'all taking it serious, you know.
Exactly. If Walmart is taking it serious.
Walmart don't give a shit. Walmart don't care. I was like, oh, okay.
That's true.
It's serious down here, I guess.
Now, you're in Lafayette, right?
But yeah, I am.
Yeah, so that's like 2 hours from New Orleans?
Yes, give or take.
Okay, yeah, New Orleans, I'm hearing, is like the worst in Louisiana.
Yeah, I mean, higher population. A lot of the people that I work with are, you know, native from here in general, but we're describing that the bigger issue or the reason why it got to be so big here is because of Mardi Gras. And Mardi Gras is a whole month-long celebration, but the Mardi Gras parade and everything in New Orleans is such a big deal. You got so many people coming in from other places.
And they brought all that shit down there.
Back into their own. Yep. Exactly. So it's like you have certain parishes and basically towns and stuff like that have no cases and for the most part are pretty insulated. But because when you hear a lot of those stories, you do mostly hear about it in Baton Rouge and in New Orleans because they're two of the major cities, therefore a higher, you know, concentration of people and tighter communities and stuff like that. But like I said, it seems to me that more people than not are taking it serious just in watching the number of people who walk around in their masks and gloves and like going to the grocery store, like an actual grocery store. When people, you know, drop off their carts, they're spraying them damn things down with like, you know, the little bug spray liquid bleach type stuff. Well, that type of container anyway. But like the minute somebody drops it off, they're spraying it down and, you know, kind of practicing it that way. So it's good at least to see people taking it serious in real life when you see the number of people like on the internet just being stupid. So
absolutely,
that's promising.
Hey, and speaking to that point of taking it serious, one thing that we are doing with Allen Luck Studios, we got our face masks back in, and we are taking orders now, and those face masks will be shipped out next week. So if you all would like to cop a face mask, make sure you visit AllenLuckStudios.com, and we will be right back after this brief break.
Okay, I'm done.
Audio's rolling.
Okay, my bad.
Thank you.
Do we just start?
Yeah, my camera's rolling. Audio's rolling. Camera brothers. Colored brothers.
Do I start the music? Do I just...
No, not yet. We got to wait for that third camera. Your camera.
All right, your camera is...
You've been doing this for how many weeks?
Don't do that. Don't get fresh in front of Madonna.
What? This is daily.
I know, he's so sad. So. We call Shamar the Nini of the group.
Wait a minute, Madonna.
I mean, I feel like I'm familiar because I watched the show, right? Okay,
I know you guys.
I feel like I know you, right?
I'm going to bring us back.
Bring us back. Hey.
Sorry. It's Cherokee, the native.
I'm not doing this.
No.
I'm not.
Okay. I'm with Prolific Misfits, and we are back with another episode for the
Oh, my God. Like,
I have my best friend Madonna on the line, and we are talking about
some black shit,
some gay shit, and some in-between shit.
You took my line, brother.
Did I?
Yes.
Or did you just hand it to me?
But you're not going to say shit about rain, though? If it wasn't for rain, we wouldn't have no cameras and shit.
Booyah. The most important
Boy, turn this off.
I've been telling you that for the past few weeks. So we're back with my bestie. And we were talking about... Hi.
Go, best friend.
And we were talking about COVID-19 in Louisiana. And basically, I mean, I don't want to stay too long on this subject because we know that we're on pause. Like, everything is on pause.
Outside is closed.
Now. Yeah, outside is closed.
Right.
And the world is about to end. It's a lot going on.
It's closed. It's closed. But, you know, not to be like a news anchor, but I've been really following this shit like every single day because I'm obsessed.
Oh, wow. So you're going to scare yourself.
I have already.
See?
But,
go ahead, give us what you got.
Well, let me just say this. I mean, I already talked about, you know, Louisiana being the second after New York. New York New York is a fucking war zone.
Yeah.
I just want to say that again. New York is a fucking war zone.
To that point of the high population.
Yes.
And most people, when they fly internationally here, they go to New York.
I'm glad to have my country ass.
Because I think, what did they say? New York has more cases than any country in the world.
We are number one.
Come on, Shoulder. Come on, Shoulder.
We are number one. Like
I can't see you, and I know what that is.
Exactly, you know that Shoulder.
You talking about the United States? We have the highest.
North America.
Well, hold on, that makes sense because I just said New York alone has more cases than any country in the world. I'm not checking him. I'm not checking him. I'm just saying.
Check.
That bang. Here you go with that bang. That sad bang.
But yeah, so we're number one.
Oh
wait. Oh,
I was gonna
it's hard. It's hard.
We're number one in the whole world with cases. New York yesterday. What is the day? The 9th. Yesterday on the 8th, they had over 800 deaths.
Okay,
let that sit in. 800 deaths in one day in 24 hours. And I mean, I know New York is a big place, but goddamn, 800 deaths. So it's crazy. So that does scare me a little bit.
I want you to take a break though, brother, because you can't.
From the news,
you can't.
From all this,
you can, everything. You can't listen to all this stuff all day, every day, because it'll drive you crazy.
It's been driving.
Because in all honesty, I mean, and I'm not discounting it. I'm not discounting it at all. But you hear the people compare it to the other influenza viruses and bird flu and all SARS and all of that stuff. The percentage is still low. Now, a death is a death, but if you continue to obsess about that, you're gonna drive yourself crazy, and you ain't gonna be able to go in there to work with them.
I be mad when they come in. I mean, because I just be like what?
Yeah.
Like what? Right. You want a bag? You want a bag with that? Oh, get gone. I don't even just what? What can I get you? So I probably need to tone that down.
Yeah,
so that's not nice.
Bring it down.
Bring it down. But you know what? We still alive. We didn't die. We die. So, okay, I will try to stop obsessing over it. But, I mean, I guess because I've never lived through, well, I have. 9/11.
No,
I forgot about
it. A couple of them.
What I will say.
At least keep it in context.
Wait, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Madonna. I have not lived through a couple of them, bitch.
Yes, you did.
What?
SARS, H1N1.
I was far removed from all that.
Far removed.
You don't remember? I don't remember none of that.
Because you wasn't watching the news. I will say this, though. I will say that,
bitch.
And I'm not going to disclose who it is. One of my friends, their mom successfully beat coronavirus.
Woo, and I will say,
and I
no! Funny
fucking up the buttons. And then I had a cousin as well that was a healthcare worker. Well, she is a healthcare worker, and she beat Corona as well. So you know, when it gets real. It gets real when it gets close to home. You know, in your backyard.
Yeah.
You know, but it also puts it in perspective as well, and you get a better understanding. Like, I mean, I was there for them, nervous and stuff, but more on the positive side of like, hey, you'll get through this. You know what I'm saying? And they did.
Well, what I'm hearing is that they said we had this shit for months.
I was sick as a dog in December. You were sick as a dog right before we came back to the season 2, so we could have had it.
And look at us.
We died.
Madonna, you never get sick. I was like,
and it's funny because when I'm sorry. Go ahead, Madonna.
Don't be talking over my friend.
Well, no, I was just gonna say it's infrequent when I do. I can probably count on one hand the number of times that I can recall being sick. So I'm out of this conversation. I'm just observing.
Right, but
you vegan? You raw diet?
No, that's me though. Oh no.
What?
Like, what even is that?
But actually, I'm glad we're speaking on this because actually I read something about this. They were saying that this epidemic should push more people to be more vegan and not eat,
what, bats?
Don't do that, best friend.
Okay. You don't want us to eat bats?
Ooh.
I'm just saying, I think it's BS when we start to use stuff like this to push other agendas.
Exactly.
It don't got nothing to do with how people. I mean, mind you should be eating well to help boost your immune system, but that whole be vegan and you won't die thing is like, come on.
Okay, maybe not raw diet, but veganism is good. I feel good.
Excuse me.
That's that meat.
Shut the hell up. So let me say, since we're on this, before you move to your next topic, I want to say the one thing that I decided to do, because of course, you know, I was frustrated last episode that this is prom season and I'm missing out on, you know, those photo shoots and everything. And one of my top clients, she's like, her and her family are very close to me and my business, so shout out to the Lewis family. But she tagged me in a project, and since Madonna is in Louisiana, it's kind of all coming together. There's a photographer in Baton Rouge that started, did I say that right? Baton Rouge.
Rouge.
Baton Rouge. So there's a photographer there that started this project called the Front Porch Project. So what they're doing is going around to various families, taking a picture, doing a photo shoot from a safe distance with the family on their porch, and they're showing how people are quarantining. So, and who they're doing the quarantine with. So I initiated that here in Charlotte as well. So the hashtag is the Front Porch Project CLT. You're more than welcome to sign up, viewers. You can sign up at allenlookstudios.com. I will come out, do a free photo shoot. It'll be a 5 to 10 minute session. We'll take a picture of you and your family on your porch. And the only thing that we ask in return is for you to acknowledge and agree to support a local small business in the area, because they are suffering right now in this time of need.
That's true.
And I am happy to say that Rain, his mother, and Champagne champion Buddha Butt Oliver are going to be doing a photo shoot soon on their front porch. Ain't that right, Rain?
Yes. I got the confirmation and stuff yesterday. She's like, oh my God, I'm so excited.
Nice. Tell her we're going to do a brown liquor party right after this.
Less. I think she's brown liquored up. But no, I am really excited about that. And like, even like to hear a little bit more about the initiative. Like,
oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm just super with that. Like,
yeah.
It's exciting.
And I think it'll be fun. And that photographer is, you know, so I was like, let me do this for us as well, because we need to showcase what, you know, these chocolate babies doing. What these chocolate babies out here doing?
I'm about to say.
How they quarantine?
Eating noodles, drinking Kool-Aid.
Who is?
The red.
Ooh.
The red kind.
Okay. See, that's a, ooh, thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you. Shout out to people who still eat beef, oodles, and noodles.
Exactly. Whoa. I thought we were talking about Kool-Aid.
Oh, no. Let's
both.
I ain't doing the oodles and noodles, man.
Oh, my God. Jeez.
I ain't do that shit in college.
I would love to see somebody take a picture of Madonna and her babies on her front porch.
So, listen, there's something that I'm working on as well. Madonna is trying to offer virtual photo shoots where if you have an Apple, everyone's an Apple user here. I know Madonna is because I saw that blue.
Madonna upgraded when I upgraded.
I saw that blue. I saw that blue.
We were avid Android users.
I had to be like my bestie.
Thank you, bestie.
Oh my God. Well, thank you all for coming over. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out how to do a virtual photo shoot. So, you know, you have your iPhone, we FaceTime, and then I just position you all, get you all on the right light. I take a screenshot of it, then I edit that picture and I send it back to you. So dope. If you're willing to do that, Madonna, I'll test that out on you, and then we can offer it to other people.
Think about it, bestie.
Okay. Yeah.
I got your number now. So.
He's a stalker.
Oh.
He's a stalker.
Oh. What we talking about next, brother?
Well, I'm still on the COVID.
Oh my God. Don't talk about this no more.
No, but listen, this is interesting.
What is it?
Okay, they are saying that it is running rapid amongst us coloreds.
Rampant.
Rapid. I know I said what I said. It's running rampant with us colors, and that's black and browns. What do y'all have to say about that?
Yeah.
Ouch.
You know what? Let me go to my brother. Or Madonna. What do you? Well, I mean, because I'm pretty sure it was like duh, like because that's.
I'll jump in on it.
Heard
go ahead,
that, but I guess it. for me, the question, which I guess take things much further than they necessarily need to be, I'm told. But it seems to me like it's a conversation. Yeah, access, but also how much do we trust the words coming from the people who are giving us the information, right? Because it's not just, I would hear, and it's maybe because I'm in Cajun country, so it's a lot of the dun-dun. But it's just like people out here.
I love it.
They already don't necessarily trust anything coming from anybody other than somebody they know or somebody that they're familiar with. Very friendly, but if it's a point of authority, prove it. So I think people not necessarily wanting to buy into that it's as serious as it is promotes a lot of people still doing what they want to do, like. I think I saw something on the news recently about like the police having to break up a 1-year-old's birthday party in California somewhere because folks was just like, I'm not buying. A bunch of black folks, obviously. But of course, they brought out way more police officers than needed to because, people got violent or agitated or whatever. But I think it's more to do with mistrust of the information than anything else.
Yeah. You are such a wordsmith. Like, mistrust of the information. So
then there's just a lot of things that. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
Oh, go for it.
But I just feel like there's also a lot of things that involving like a lot of authority figures. Like I think me and Cherokee were talking about this yesterday, and about like again to bring up New York and how there is like they're trying to get like the military involved and all of those types of people and stuff like that. I was saying to him, I was like, I feel like involving like those types of like mediums to control what's going on would just only heighten the situation, because you just point a bunch of guns in people's faces trying to tell them to stay in their houses. That just creates a bunch of pandemonium and like fear. Like, you know what I mean? Like people are already pretty scared about what's going on. I can only imagine how much worse it would have been if there was a police on every single block. Like a police on every block in a 5-mile radius of where you might stay or where you might frequent.
Yeah, but you're talking about two different groups of people, because those who are actually like afraid and using the word pandemic and taking it serious, those people aren't going out and engaging with people. True. They understand the necessity of staying in their own space. Those who don't buy into it are the ones who, like I said, throwing a 1-year-old's birthday party in this type of health issue.
Right. Which I think is a little...
Why would you ever put your baby at risk like that? Right. But if you don't take it serious, then you don't think it's that deep.
Right. So I... Damn, brother. So I look at it twofold. I totally agree with... damn, what did Madonna say? I agree with that. Yeah, the information. Thinking of what is being fed to us, in the media. And that's why I'm telling you to back down on some of that news and stuff that you're listening to as well. So that's one piece of it. But another piece of it, if we think about it, people of color, we have no choice but to go out and make this money.
Bam! That's what I was going to say.
So we work in these quote unquote essential jobs, and these are jobs. We don't have the resources to sit at home for 3 months until this is over. Our counterparts, have resources that we do not. So yeah, they can sit at home. They cannot go. Yeah, they may be listed as essential, but you know what? I ain't going. So part of it is people being reckless and having a birthday party for a 1-year-old that is not going to fucking remember any of that. But another part, or a more important part, in my opinion, think about your public transportation. Think about, your health care workers. Think about your janitorial services. Think about your security officers. All of those are people of color, and they have to go out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I sound like Rain. You know what I mean?
But but that is true. That is true. But then it's like, what do you? It's like I feel like I'm at a point where, especially in terms of like the whole COVID thing, where this might just be a part of just our everyday life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what if they don't just find a cure for this? We will be operating with face masks on, or are we going to?
Well, there aren't very many cures with viruses. The whole point of like people staying in their own space is just to give the rest of the world a chance to catch up to the bullshit they knew and weren't taken care of, or at least the people in authority who knew and didn't provide enough respirators, didn't make sure there was enough materials out there to at least make people comfortable. Because when they're going to the hospital, they're not getting cured. They're being made comfortable. They're given something that's helping their lungs to function while this virus is, tricking the body into replicating itself on top of that. I know I sent Cherokee one of those links that this doctor was like breaking it down, and it made it less scary to understand how it works, even though that kind of made it a little bit more scary too. So it's like I agree with being informed. I agree with thinking about how it's affecting other communities and all those kinds of things too. But it's like, if the best thing we can do is to participate, like stay in and advocate for other people to do the same, trying to find ways to be entertained. So, those who don't know how to spend time with themselves don't go rushing out and infecting other people just to not be alone for, a couple of weeks or a couple of days or whatever. Like, all of that stuff is relevant and it's important, but it's just like, okay, how do we get to the point of correcting it? Because people shouldn't have to go out, we should be able to, if the country, for all intents and purposes, is being put on pause, if life in general is being put on pause, then so too should our bills. Like, no, you shouldn't have to not pay the thing that you owe, of course, but at least deferring it while we get through this. That way people don't have to stress about how am I gonna, feed my family, keep my lights on, pay my rent when I physically can't go to work, or I'm not supposed to, or I'm getting paid less, or something else is going wrong because people who cut the checks ain't going to work either. And it's like, come on, there has to be a give somewhere in this, some solution finding instead of all the finger pointing, at least that's going on in politics right now. And the people who want to talk about that, just of the conversations I overhear, like at work and stuff like that, like, bro, can we find a solution instead of just who started what and what it's called,
One more thing that I wanted to add to the rise in the cases of the Black community. So we heard that they're wanting to test the vaccine on Africa, and they have 23 cases. But I jokingly said to my best friend maybe 2-3 weeks ago, the only people testing positive for COVID is the people that's going to get the COVID test. I was making that joke, but if you hear them birds, I'm sorry. I was making that joke, but
we there now. We in the Congo now.
Exactly.
Hello, Jumbo.
Exactly.
Jumbo.
But if we're hearing, to my point of brother, stop listening to the news, if we're hearing the cases are rising in Black people, and that's in your head, that's in the back of your mind, and then when you feel that first tingle, you're like, oh shit, let me go get tested. And then they tell you have it. Y'all remember when they was giving Black people syphilis back in the day, just to quote unquote treat it? So could cases be on the rise just to be able to test any quote unquote vaccine? And I'm always skeptical of vaccines and big pharma in the US anyway, because it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, and they not gonna test it on themselves.
No, sure not.
Fuck out of here.
I usually do.
Brother, I can't talk about this no more.
One more thing.
I can't.
I got one more. Y'all think we gonna get these checks or no?
That's not my president, but you better run me my money.
See what this thing has allowed me to do. I keep up with the news now because I didn't do that. But it was saying that checks have started today. But I don't know.
I went online banking. I ain't get it today.
I ain't get nothing. But I'm hoping that I could get
my bill for Pornhub dropped today though.
I thought it was free.
It's only for 1 week. You get 1 week free.
Do you get to choose your week or?
Well, the moment that you sign up for the premium, the week starts that day, and then the recurring bill starts right after that. And I'm like, damn, it's been 7 days already.
The premium ain't all that.
Damn,
ain't all that, y'all.
Now you gotta pay for it.
Now you gotta pay for it.
Like it.
I'm about to open up a new email. You know how niggas do with Netflix and shit. You know what I'm saying? Brother, let me get on. Oh, don't touch me. Let me get on. Let me get on your premium, brother.
I'm using it.
I need it.
It's being used.
Y'all share a premium. Y'all be at the house together.
No, I watch my porn.
Madonna, let me get on your premium.
Madonna ain't got time for that.
Just give me the email.
I sure don't.
Look, I sure do not.
Remember, lady in the shoe. I ain't got time.
But no, but do you think that the whole? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, please.
Do you think that like the like the checks and even just like the type of information is like also a way for like to control what's going on. Like, you know what I mean? Like if the objective is ultimately to keep people in the house, I feel like a lot of the information, a lot of what's being told to us is so that way we would stay our asses further deeper in the houses as possible. So like even if you talking about like black people working essential jobs, like it also kind of implies that like, okay, hey, we're gonna try to keep y'all asses at home. Like y'all getting sick the most. Like,
I mean,
but to what end?
Yeah,
what would be the purpose? Like, I imagine people being home would mean they're more informed. Like, I've never seen so many people outside just exercising.
Oh my God!
You know
I done met so many neighbors.
I don't know.
Who the fuck are you?
I'll be running so
seems
fast.
Like
to get
there are
in my
more
house.
people trying to use that time than just, you know, sit on their asses and do nothing. I mean, I'm doing that too, but I'm just saying, like, I think I wouldn't see the point of that. I guess is all I'm saying. Like, what benefit would they get from us not working, especially when we are the ones driving a lot of the economy and doing that menial work and participating in the economy in that way that you see so many of those people pulling out of the stock market and moving their money because the workhorse isn't working right now.
Yep.
They need us out and about. They need us, you know, going out to this Disneyland. Bruh, you know how much money I put in Disney, like stocks that I got to buy recently? That shit was never available to me before. It was too expensive.
Yeah.
But everything falling apart right now is giving people who haven't necessarily previously had the opportunity because, you know, the edge of that level was so high. Now it's been lowered and you can kind of get your foot in there a little bit to play the same game everybody else is playing.
So you're saying that
without
it kinda,
as much harm.
So you're saying it kind of like evens the playing field?
I don't think there's a such thing.
Right. Right.
I think because it's so easy for the mindset to get wrapped up in, well, I'm going to get on to where the other people are, and then you forget if you have the right intention to be. You know, I'm not going to fall into that soapbox. Never mind. No. Because I'll go on and it sound like somebody hooked up wife, and no, thank you. But.
All right, can we dead COVID?
Are we going on a break?
Please.
Yeah.
Yes,
So let's take a brief intermission, and then we'll come back with our next topic. All right.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Audio's rolling.
Recording. Now.
Audio's rolling.
Cherokee, you're rolling.
Does he look good though?
I always look good. Yep.
Some more and Monique.
It is not some more Monique. Who's Monique? Who is Monique?
You fucking Monique.
He didn't call me Monique. I'm S'more.
I'm S'more. I'm clearly S'more.
Nah.
I have the humor of S'more. You definitely.
It is S'more and me alone, nigga.
Me alone.
They're sisters.
They're sisters?
Oh my God.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, God.
You knew that, Fran?
Oh my
So
God.
young. Yes, I know that.
Okay. How about it? Lisa Ray
And the brat. Oh shit. Come on, Janitor Keys, sit down.
Who's running this back?
Rain.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's the Prolific Misfits.
Why do y'all do that?
We're back.
And we're black.
And we're black. And all of that. Yes.
And we're back with our special ghost. Okay, I think I'm
Co-host. All you had was a cat full of Benadryl.
I've been fasting.
You don't get scissored.
Anyway, my best friend is here.
Madonna, what up?
Yes, justify our love. Is that
That's the song.
okay?
So what we talking about now, brother?
Well, COVID-19.
No, we're not. I was about to flip all this shit over.
I'm joking. But Some people don't.
Sick of that shit.
Okay, so
we
clearly Easter's canceled. Not the Easter's canceled. I'm hearing
the Lord can still come.
Okay.
Sorry.
3 days later, he was still here.
Did you say 3?
Lord. Wasn't it 3 days? It was 3 days, right?
Yeah.
It was 3. Okay.
Tomorrow's Good Friday.
It is. It's gonna be a Good Friday.
Yes. Get your palms ready to burn. Are you burning your palms this weekend?
No, but my bush is always burning.
Excuse me.
Ugh. You got a ram in a bush. He has.
Take me home.
Fire crotch.
Right. Won't be going to your house tonight.
You know, I'll take that back. But what's y'all plans? What y'all doing?
Oh my God.
This is gonna be easy. You gonna be in the house. I'm gonna be in the house.
We gonna be in the house. Outside is closed.
Madonna, you cooking? What you cooking?
What's that?
Wait, your mama's coming, right?
Yep.
What's she cooking?
Whatever we can find. Scavenger town out here.
What you supposed to do for Easter? Cornish hens?
Corn who? Oh, Cornish.
Cornish hens.
What was that accent from? I have no idea.
What did I say?
Cornish hens. What y'all eat for Easter?
Shut up, Ray. Shut your ass up.
First of all, when the last time you made a Cornish hen?
Actually, a week ago.
A week ago.
He did because he was talking about it.
I made Cornish hens, nigga.
Oh,
He's so fancy. We know. Yeah. Please send your love to your mama. I love your mama.
Yo, mama. Why you gotta say yo,
will.
mama? Your mother.
Just because Madonna is on, you do not have to speak like that, all right? Okay.
Your
We
mother.
say mama.
Yo,
Some
mama.
Anyway, I love my mama.
All right.
Okay, so we're not going to talk about COVID-19, but what I do want to talk about. Do you want to tackle? Do you?
Nope.
Okay. So okay, not that anybody cares, but you know, even though the world's on pause, people have been releasing music, and I want to talk about it. And I'm pretty sure nobody knows some of these people, but I still want to talk about it. Anybody know Party Next Door?
I heard of them.
Damn.
Them, him, her. I don't know what it is.
One person.
It's one guy.
Thank you, Madonna. Thank you, boo. You know him. That's probably all she got because I don't really know Party Next
Yeah,
Door.
that's true. That's all I got. That and that one song.
Well, apparently.
And a Kaylani story. That's all I know.
Oh, Kaylani.
Kaylani, okay.
I mean, I'm old. I don't know.
I think we all, because he released an album, but the reason why I'm bringing him up because he released a track with Rihanna, and you know, like,
Yeah.
like she came out of hibernation for that.
They were so hype about that, and then it was like,
Wait, she only said like 3 things.
Like,
and we
Reed,
don't even know
come
what the hell
on.
she said.
did you do that on
We
your
never know
iPhone
what
and
she
send it
said,
to him?
right?
Probably. Yes.
Like,
Go
Yes.
shit.
you were in the lab creating more Fenty shit, and you just had somebody record that real quick.
Exactly. Which is why we are always
What a
here
bad
for
bitch to
Rihanna.
do.
Here for the shits, because Rihanna be with the shits too.
Okay, she's like, ooh, business. Coins.
Right.
I love Rihanna.
Run it.
Well, okay, he
You know she wants to have babies now too.
stop.
Yes.
She would be amazing. Mother.
Amazing.
Her daughter would be really pretty.
Let's talk about that.
Wait, we said
Hold on,
that
hold on,
about. Ooh, ooh.
Let's not. Let's not.
I'm gonna take a.
Don't even mix conversations. Exactly.
Yes. You gotta commit. Gotta commit.
Let me drive the boat. So it's funny that you say that, and I agree with you, Rain. I think that she will have some nice look. Well, it depends, because you know Rihanna done dated all across the world, so
true.
I don't know what them babies gonna look like. But Rihanna, when she first came out, I was like, she looked funny. Like she looked funny.
She's interesting. Looking.
But when they told me she was Barbados, right? That's, oh my God, she's gorgeous.
It's like it all
Because
makes sense.
it makes sense.
Like, oh, she ain't from around here.
Right. They know around the way, girl.
I don't know. Yeah, no, she's interesting looking. So, yeah, her kids will be interesting. Well, Drake, he just had a baby, and that
He ain't just had. He didn't hide his kid from the world. He hid the world from his kid. You know what I'm saying?
Madonna? What'd you say, Madonna?
I said you said just, but the kid was
Exactly.
like 3 or something.
Oh, okay.
Is he 3, 2, 3? Yeah, he's about that.
They showed a picture of him.
Yeah, the 3 of them.
And I was just like, oh.
Well, you know, Drake. You know what I'm saying?
So what I was saying
It's different. He's Jewish.
What? They just had a viral video. The Jews took over the streets of New York. Was like, we ain't having this. We going outside.
Oh, it's Passover.
Okay.
Exactly. And they had their kosher shit.
Okay.
And they like, we about to be kosher in these streets.
Okay. I feel like they probably be the safest ones. I feel
They
like
own
to be kosher is
everything.
to be is like
They
that's
own
super
everything.
clean ass food. That's clean ass food.
That don't mean the
Kosher
hands
food.
clean.
Yes, it do.
I be cooking with kosher salt, thinking I'm doing
Okay.
something. Salt, babe. Salt, babe. What?
Just a pinch of salt. Wow.
What are we talking about?
Okay, music.
talk about
Oh, we talking about music.
Part of that
Okay,
story.
do
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
know Thundercat?
Yes, I love Thundercat. Okay, so his new album.
Madonna, hold on.
Oh,
Bestie.
What?
Thundercat.
Yeah.
We
What about it?
saw him in Afropunk.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts of the Thundercat? Or he's just there?
I have none.
Okay.
No, I'm not a fan.
Okay, go ahead, Ray.
well, I like that. But no, I do think his album is really cool. I mean, I don't know, like
That thigh slap.
it's a little lighter today. It's a little lighter. It's a little
Nah, it's still spreading.
anyway.
Like butter.
But no, I mean, I thought it was a cool album. I wish that it was. We got your ass good.
Hey.
Yeah, I do think that there's a piece of his album where I really wish that it wasn't as kitschy. I felt like a lot of I mean, he's a bass guitarist. I feel like it should incorporate a lot more of that. Stop laughing at my goddamn thighs. But I do think that the album was cool. I thought the album was good.
All right.
Well, I'm excited. Do y'all know Little Dragon?
I don't know.
also good.
I don't know none of these people.
I feel like this is giving me deja vu. Y'all don't know nobody that I'm telling y'all about music.
I don't know none of 'em.
Madonna, you know Little Dragon?
I know the last dragon.
I'm
Leroy.
Rain, you know
That was a
Lil
tall
Dragon.
ass nigga.
Rain, you know Little Dragon.
Yes.
Did you like their album?
I did like that album.
Right,
I did.
it was a
I
good. If you're looking for a very alternative, but also down tempo, but also soulful, but also Euro type music, check out Little Dragon.
All right, cool. More importantly,
All right, cool. Yeah.
because everybody's not gonna stream music in the house because it's only so much cleaning you can do. You know what I'm saying? And most people stream when they cleaning, but when you're not cleaning and stuff, you want to watch something. So what's up with that Netflix? Tiger King. Why do I keep calling him Tiger King?
Tiger King.
Tiger.
Because it's remiss.
Man.
You say a mess or a meth?
Both.
Both.
Okay. So Tiger King. Because Shamara wasn't gonna watch it.
And I binged the last 2 days. I'm like, listen, I ain't never seen so much in my life.
Okay, hold on, Bestie. Did you see it? Because we ain't talk about it.
No, for that very same reason.
I wouldn't get
Listen,
too much. But I do think, first of all, I do think that when they set him up real bad.
Before you go
And
there,
two-
Madonna, you need to watch it.
Yes, yes.
We need to watch it.
Listen.
I mean, there's only so
You
much
would get
of the
so much.
nonsense you can take.
Right.
Oh.
Because
At the very least, I
Just when you
enjoy
thought,
watching everybody else's
you
reaction.
you couldn't take any more.
And you could.
But-
and you was like, oh, I ain't going to sleep yet. Let me see this
Madonna.
next episode.
it takes you on a crazy ride.
What the hell they gonna do next?
Yeah, it's insane. And I also feel like it's a testament to how, I mean, I hate to say it, but like people who aren't people,
What are we saying?
Yeah, they're not the T. Like, they're shady as fuck.
And let me say this. Let me say
shady
this.
as hell.
As far as, the economy and things like that, can't nobody promote like black people.
That's true.
Cause I would have never, the cover, when I go on Netflix and I see that cover and it say it's trending, whatever, I'm going to whatever I'm trying to find. But social media, niggas will worry the hell out of you until you watch it. I saw all those memes. I saw all the little video clips. Right. And then when my brother said, "Oh, I want to talk about Tiger King," God damn it, now I gotta go watch it.
I'm so glad you
But it's like, oh shit, niggas be on to something.
Right. And that shit is intense.
Well,
oh my God.
I don't know if my bestie will watch it, but so we might do some spoilers here. So
In the first 13 minutes, I was like, fuck Carol Baskin.
Okay, cool. But are you still fuck Cora?
I got one more. I got 2 more episodes.
Oh, you're not done.
I ain't done.
Oh.
Those are the most child.
That's when it really.
Okay,
all
definitely fuck Carol.
just...
Yeah, definitely fuck Carol Baskin. I get what he's saying, but I also felt like he was set up. He was set up, and I feel like the whole.
You know what I mean?
He should have been set
Honestly, I mean, yes, he was doing a lot. He was doing a lot of sketchy shit.
She was doing a lot though.
She was too.
She was doing the
Can
most.
I just say?
Yeah.
Are you Carol Baskin?
No. I just want to because.
Yes, he is.
No. Carol, like, that's a real thing. Her scene, like, I remember going there when I was like,
Oh, you visited her park.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you was in Florida.
Yeah, so that's a real thing, but the way
All of them are real things.
No, but the way she does paint her pictures that
her narrative is
animals are being
different.
Rescued. Now you can't pet them or anything. We're watching them in their natural habitat. But
they in the cage.
They in the cage.
They in the cage.
Yes. But it's a real thing. But she seems so earthy and like, I want to save the cat.
Just like Joe Exotic said, that bitch want to be the only bitch to do this.
Honestly.
She was trying to take everybody else out.
That's terrible.
And he ain't like that shit.
You think she killed her husband?
Yeah.
She did it. Hey, the expert spoke. OJ said she did that shit. Oh. We lost Madonna. Let's see if we can get her back. But the expert said she did that shit.
She was low on battery too.
OJ said she did it.
If OJ said, well, I mean,
OJ said she did it.
OJ said she did it. Welcome back, Madonna.
Thanks. Sorry, I don't know what the hell happened.
Wait, and she's not here for Tiger King anyway. So I keep saying Tiger King. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Tiger King.
Tiger King.
Tiger.
So the part that really behooved me. Behooved me.
No friends. No friends.
Okay.
Joe Exotic was married 3 times, and he was married to 2 men at the same time.
Baby.
And they
polygamous gay.
That's the thing. They were like, we're not gay.
We ain't gay at all.
We're not gay.
No, we don't do that gay shit.
But they was definitely doing gay shit.
They're gay for pay.
Gay for pay, but gay for drugs. Gay for drugs.
Gay for meth.
But gay nonetheless.
Nonetheless. And they was all doing. But see, people were saying that he's a gay polygamist, and I'm like, no, polygamy is the one husband with multiple wives, and everything is separate. Joe had all them in the bed together. I know they was all doing kind of nasty shit, and they brought the Tigers in.
That's some freaky shit.
Now that was nasty, wasn't it? I know that was a little too much, wasn't it?
Oh my God.
I don't know what button to use, so I'm just not. Okay. Yeah.
But like that shit,
that was too much.
But come on, if we really break it down, wouldn't it be crazy to be doing some freaky shit and just pet a tiger?
No, that's not.
It would be. You know what, you're right. You know what, he's right. It would be crazy.
Yeah, it would be some crazy shit.
Crazy as hell, and I'm going home.
Y'all talk about Joe. But the dude that was in South Carolina, he was doing the same shit, except he was heterosexual.
That's true. But yeah, and he had like 7 girls. 9.
Everybody was given a different number. The highest number was 9.
The reason why I don't think he was getting so much flack on it, because of course they didn't center around that. But
it was the ponytail.
He was taking and the little landing strip.
Yes.
But he was taking care of the tigers better. I guess that's
No.
He was.
They were all doing the same thing.
Joe was feeding these niggas
Walmart meat.
His workers were saying, "Yeah, we just get whatever meat is left over." Like
the workers got the pick of the litter. The workers got the shit first that they wanted, and whatever they didn't want, it went to the lions. I mean, the tigers. Lions, tigers, bears. Oh my!
All that shit.
It was all kind of
feeding
shit.
Your animals.
It was redneck shit.
It was.
Y'all gotta go watch that shit.
Didn't they say that they was like getting like roadkill from the side of the road?
Yeah, because the sheriffs or the deputies or whatever, when they had roadkill, they would call Joe Exotic, and they would go pick that shit up.
Yes,
crazy shit.
I don't.
Friend, if you get drunk, I don't want to watch it.
Listen,
I don't want to.
Everybody was tripping more over. I can buy a tiger for $2,000,
bitch.
Yes,
I can get one for $2,000. That's a purebred dog. Like that's affordable.
Not when that bitch get big. No.
Yeah, then they lock your ass up, and then what?
But are they really? Because I don't think
it's illegal now. It's illegal now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now,
but I feel like if it's as illegal as they say that it, I mean, I'm sure it's hella illegal. But I also feel like, okay, so then what are you gonna do to fix it? Because they just can't just be in the back of people's backyards and in people's crates and shit.
How do you fix that when these animals are domestic now? Like
they ain't domestic. They still.
But you can't release these. You can't release these niggas out in the wild.
They need
that
to
was
learn
on one of the
something.
episodes. That nigga in Florida just released them.
You can't
just let them free, and they terrorized. Them cops had to shoot all them damn animals.
That's so.
It is.
That's
sad.
That's sad.
If you was beefing in Florida, you should have been beefing in Florida.
I fucking hate Florida. I really do.
If you can't go outside, where the hell can you go?
You're so fucking.
Madonna, you still with us?
She's like, unfortunately.
I am.
Look, she done grabbed her.
All right, what's the next subject? Because Madonna don't know Tire King. What else we talking about?
I know she would know this person. Ari Lennox.
Honestly, the shine is worn off a little bit for me. I'm not
Okay. I'm a big Ari Lennox friend. I mean,
friend.
A
friend in your head?
In my head, because at one point I did think that she favored Madonna, or they favored each other, or whatnot. Ari Lennox.
They look nothing
alike.
I guess because,
and do not put her up against Madonna. Let's not.
You know how it is.
That's a reach. Right. That's a reach.
No,
right.
See, I was trying to explain. These hoes won't let me explain myself. I was trying to say that. Shit. But so Ari Lennox got into a little rant with Uncle Snoop Dogg. Because he she actually recently just started wearing lace front wigs.
Okay.
And she was on live trying to put it on. She didn't put it on right. She didn't have a blow dryer or whatnot. So he basically came for her and read her for Phil. Was like, you
Snoop
have
Dogg?
hair. Why Snoop Dogg of all people.
Girl.
And so
like,
we are quarantined. We ain't got nothing else to do. Okay?
Right. Ain't nobody got shit to do.
So basically,
coming for all the looks.
Right, but I'm like, Snoop Dogg, you like, you're literally like one cigarette away. like, sir, everybody see your hairline. Hey, girl. It's like, no, go ahead.
oh God.
Wait, okay, so
basically,
yeah.
Ari Lennox was like, that's fine. I have hair. I just want to try different looks. Da 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 da. So my conversation piece is lace fronts like our new normal? I mean, even though it's been like a thing that's been happening for.
No, you didn't.
What? I really want to know, and I'm just saying this goes with men and women. Is that just a thing? Like,
I mean, okay, so I've seen the male lace fronts before.
What are your thoughts?
I was gonna say, I heard that she responded to that by posting a picture of him in a wig, but I guess it was
yes, she
weird
did.
thing.
Yes, she did.
He did like white face or something.
Yeah, I remember that.
So he's worn one.
Yeah.
He's got hair.
But yeah, and then he's permed it
I think the real issue with that, if I may, is just that she fell into that same hole that other people do, caping for black men, and then get turned around and shot in the shit and told you ain't good enough or whatever the case may be. Wow. I think that's what the real kind of like, I don't even know the words right now, but that the reason why that was relevant, I think, because like plenty of people have said, you only ever see Ari Lennox with her real hair, like in a top knot. I said it's rarely anything like
right, it's
switch it out, bring it out, made to be anything special. It should be the most basic natural in the world. And clear heels. So for anybody to clown her about a damn wig is ridiculous.
Kitten heels,
honestly, but and then
Kitten heels, my ass, clear heels, friend.
Clear heels, friend. Clear.
Damn heels.
Clear.
But she would.
Sorry, I take it.
But I think it's because of the type of music that she listens to too. Like not listens to, but like she puts out. Like no one is giving her the same narrative or the same type of fleck as like, I don't know, like Summer Walker or your Kehlani's or your Tinashe. Like, you know what I mean? In terms of like, okay, like this is the type of girl you're supposed to be. So this is the only box that you're allowed to thrive in. Like you can't express yourself any other way outside of the afro. Do you have your cocoa butter on? Did you put your
I smell it.
You know what I'm saying?
On.
Did you put your coconut oil in your hair today? If
it's
not,
glistening.
So
you know what
you're
I mean?
saying, Rain, you're saying that she's the poster girl of naturals, like really natural aesthetic.
Have y'all seen Ari Lennox? Have y'all seen her?
Yeah.
She's nobody's poster girl for anything. Like she's your average, everyday
black girl.
I think in the way that you're saying, like, you know, like an industry product, like you were meant to fit in this box, you're meant to fit in this genre. I don't think she has that type of team behind her.
Oh shit!
Just from the way that she presents herself, I don't see that.
Well, you mean the way she
presents herself as she is?
I kind of disagree, and that's only because of in the music industry. I do think that it's all built based off of boxes. Now, granted, I'm a big fan of Ari Lennox, so like the who she really is versus the types of boxes that people might like put her in because of the type of music that she makes. I can kind of, I don't know. I think that they can kind of like combat with each other a little bit, but I don't know. I mean, I do think that like. I mean,
I don't see what a lace front got to do with what type of music she makes personally. She's not making Erykah Badu. No, I mean, she's not making Erykah Badu style music. She's not.
But the fact that you call it Erykah Badu, but you calling it Erykah Badu music, so I do think that it kind of goes into.
You can recognize. You're not gonna call Erykah Badu music neo soul. That's a good way, like, to get punched in the face, right? So, like, you know what you mean when you say type of music. If you say that Erykah Badu style, right? Not necessarily the later. Well, shit, I won't even go into that either. But I just don't think that. I don't think she necessarily has a box. And I know the one that at least she has, like, Ari Lennox anyway, has said herself, the one she's trying to put herself in, is that very, you know, soulful, not jazzy, but like, I mean, 90% of her music is about fucking. So it is what it is. But I feel like a lace front would be perfect for that. Like, you know, look like everybody else. The natural hair girl with the cocoa butter, shea butter, whatever, singing about sex music, those two things don't align. Just like in the historical way that we know that the music history or that the music industry would align people with a certain look and a certain thing and so on and so forth. I don't think she fits that. I mean, look at like you said, a Doja Cat and those other people like that. Those are the ones with the long hair that look.
Right, but if you really listen to Doja,
that way,
but you know what? That's a good point, because even if you listen to Doja Cat's newer project and stuff like that versus the type of music that she has. She has a wide range of audiences that she can connect to, and it goes from a range of like, hey, like bougie bad bitches and like,
hey, Ryan, real quick, I'm gonna let you finish on Doja Cat, and we need to talk about Bad Baddie, but we need to pay a bill for a quick second, and we'll be right back. All right. Audio's rolling.
Okay, so your camera's rolling.
I'm so glad I can share this with you.
Y'all are the brothers camera.
Lisa Ray.
Colored brothers. But it's mine. That one. See me. Can you see me?
Okay.
Come on, Rain. Rain drunk.
Actually, this is normally.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I am.
So who's bringing us back in?
You are.
I'm not about to do it
right.
Hey, yo. Why? Welcome back, people. We here. All right. Oh my God.
Fill my oaks. I want to fill my oak.
So I'm Shamar. That's Clydesdale. That's Rain. He just do the cameras, and we got our lovely guest Madonna on. Woo! The Black Madonna. What's good?
The Black Madonna.
Hi. Yeah. Since y'all like to tell names every time we come back, like they didn't just see us 15 seconds ago.
So
they might be drinking.
So y'all was talking about somebody I don't know who that is. Ari
Lennox.
Yes.
I don't know.
How?
I know how you don't know.
I know.
You've heard her.
I'm older than y'all.
You probably have heard her songs.
I'm so much older than y'all.
But I mean, I guess
no. But even
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Madonna was about to get into some things.
I was just gonna say that even if you haven't heard her music, I don't know if you were familiar with that whole thing when I forget what the Soul Train Awards, they gave that award to what's her name. I mean, it's old news, but how she kind of threw a fit and was like, "Well, I guess I'll just join the army" or some shit like that.
You talked about it.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
He don't know still.
Y'all brought her up. He's like, brain dump. Okay, my bad. Go on.
Well, my point is, I know we went into a rabbit hole. This is what I do, but my point into getting into that story, well, I was just trying to figure out, like, is lace fronts our new thing? And I know it's not new, but is it a thing? So, Madonna, would you date a man who wears a lace front? Why?
You can't be one of those. If I didn't know any better.
What about if it's, a brother with a lace front? Like,
if I didn't know any better, then sure. If it looks nice and I don't know no better, and you just, maybe one day say you shaved your head instead of coming in with that horseshoe looking thing, I'll be okay.
Did you say horseshoe looking thing? You're talking?
You gotta cut it all off.
Oh my God.
I
okay.
mean, if you don't know, then it's just you cute and you can leave it there. Just
what is that TV show with?
What she don't know don't hurt her.
No, but when you actually have to take that shit off.
Not always. That's what I'm saying. If it's not the one where it's like that shoe polish that shit around there,
Beijing?
Or whatever, that's a mess.
That is a mess.
Okay.
Hey,
I don't know what that is.
Don't look here. I don't do that.
I clearly don't. Shit. But okay, would y'all date someone who?
I don't know nothing about that.
The answer is no, and the answer is hell no.
Yeah,
the answer is kind of like that's late.
Why? What's wrong with that?
I mean, I guess
you're just enhancing their look.
No, I mean, I guess
I think like most lace fronts, if it looks good, then you ain't gonna hate on it. You may not do it to yourself, but if it looks good, then why not?
Exactly.
Enjoy.
Edges.
It's just hair.
I just can't see. I just can't. I guess I don't know. Maybe because like the idea of another guy with a lace like that would kind of freak me out. Like, and then like
Rain.
Men, Rain.
I mean, if it
can't wear lace fronts.
Well, he's saying his
I mean,
partner,
to be quite honest, like I don't really see it for men wearing lace fronts.
Rain, I have a question.
What?
Have you ever seen my brother's head?
Have I? Yeah.
See my head 20.
Because he sleeps in these toboggans.
And he does. And he I do.
That's
But you
my
know what I
lace
do?
front.
I take them off when he's asleep.
He do.
So like,
I'll be like,
picture this.
Where's my picture this?
Picture this. He has on this tank top, spring.
Giving you spring, summer, September, maybe.
But then he wears a tank top. So I mean, a toboggan. He wears
I'm
this
giving you Cali
toboggan.
realness.
He wears this toboggan all summer. So
No, I
and then he
don't.
sleeps in it.
No, I don't.
So
And
like
he works
rain.
in it too, so it
he works
literally
in it. He
smells
sleeps
like
in it. It smell like that food.
What you hoes won't do is come for me.
Horrible.
Okay,
So this is edges. That's his edges.
at one point I had long hair.
Jack.
I
What does
had
that say?
long
Jackson and Jones. You got edges.
It says.
No,
fuck
you
off,
did.
bitch.
He did have long
I had
hair.
long hair. Maybe I'm so
But
emotional.
Rain don't know nothing about that life.
Don't.
That
I mean,
was
I've heard stories.
That was a lifetime ago.
I've heard stories. I've heard rumors.
Yeah,
I
mostly
think he looks
rumors.
better bald. Especially
I agree.
Thank you.
When he lets you see it, he be so scared.
But that's my
yeah, that's true.
let it out.
Let it out. So, brother, let's see who
Oh,
got.
I ain't shaved.
I didn't shave either. I didn't shave either.
I ain't shaved.
So you don't want to.
That's
You don't
your
want to
problem, not
reveal.
mine.
You don't want to reveal.
No, he don't.
What you say about that bush earlier?
What about that bush?
I was on
It's not a bush today.
It's on fire.
It's not a bush today. 'Cause guess
That
what?
old fire
It's
crotch.
springtime, y'all. There's no bush there today.
So, all right. Come on, shoulder. Kill him with the shoulder.
So okay, cause okay, wow.
So nobody. So I'm just gonna let our viewers know that nobody on the cast. Or cast? Are we a cast?
Yes.
Oh, we're a cast. Nobody knew what I was talking about when I said bad baddie. They was like, "What you want to talk about her for?" But they did their quick little Googles
Yes.
and they saw her. I guess we're gonna have to put a picture up here too,
Yeah.
just in case the viewers didn't see
On
it.
with my bestie.
But what do y'all think about? Like, she went to the Kardashians' doctor.
I feel like it's so normalized right now. It's normalized. I'm just like,
I mean,
She's
I think
seriously
she's
like a
trying-
light skin.
That
chick.
yeah.
Well, they call it blackfishing, right?
Yeah, that is the
Blackfishing.
thing.
And
Yep.
the non-blacks get
Yeah.
on the internet and tease their hair a little bit and put on too much tanner.
Is that a thing? Is it
I
really?
mean,
Oh, it's a thing, Rain.
It's a
oh,
thing.
absolutely.
To look
Yeah, that came
racially
out a while
ambiguous.
ago that there were a lot of people. Yeah,
It's the thing.
look like somebody's light skin.
Right.
But she do look like somebody's light skin. Like
She
I mean,
do.
it ain't
Look like
hot,
any
though.
other
She
light-skinned
definitely
long
gotta-
hair.
But it ain't hot though. Like, don't nobody want that.
she
Well,
got
some
whole
people-
But you know what,
braids.
though? I think it would be interesting if you did, like, you know, a little poll of not knowing who she is realistically.
Yeah.
How many people be like, oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's so nice. Oh,
Exactly.
that's going to be my baby mama or whatever.
Yep.
And then you realize who it is, and it's like, oh, wait, never mind.
You're right. You're
It's
right.
that.
Because if
So,
you didn't know her
she looks
before,
just like
and
people
you
like.
absolutely, and everybody is trying to move towards that racially ambiguous type of look, but it's just like y'all hate us, but y'all love our fucking culture.
And features.
Get on my goddamn nerves. Fuck out of here.
But she's a hood
And then-
rat too, which confuses me.
But she responded. She responded because the internet went ablaze, Twitter and all of that stuff. And she responded was like, y'all got more important stuff to worry about, like COVID, than
No, we don't. We
my
locked up.
makeup for.
Oh, boo.
She said it was a video shoot or a photo shoot. She was like, y'all worried about my makeup for a photo shoot, and y'all need to be worrying about more important things. And I'm like, yeah, that wasn't just for no photo shoot. You did that shit on purpose.
Yeah. I mean, that's her lifestyle. That's where she literally makes her
Exactly.
But that was
And it was
that's
us
the
that
same
made you
excuse that one of them
somebody.
Jenners used.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Them damn Jenners.
And Kardashians.
Well, yeah. Well, no, the youngest one, that one's the Jenner, I think.
Kylie.
She did that. I don't know how long ago that was, but it was like full black. She's like, oh no, it was supposed to be like a galactic blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, girl. You literally are covered in black skin.
Okay, girl. But then just like when Kim Kardashian did the photo shoot, looking
Oh, the black and white one?
yeah, well, it wasn't.
Oh, yeah,
it wasn't
she did
black and white.
No, but her
it was
skin
color.
was-
Like yeah, like girl, you
It
really
was for the photo shoot.
fuck that.
It's for the photo
You
shoot.
tried it.
It's for the photo
You tried
shoot.
it. You tried it.
We already know though. We already know the tea. But
what's the tea, brother?
Is that, like you said, they
love our culture, but they hate us.
Right. So, but do you know at the same time, there's some of us who actually let it slide and either applaud it.
I don't give no pass. I call it out every time.
Me too. What you say, Rain?
I think the culture part gets. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead, Madonna. Go ahead.
No, I do want to hear Rain's opinion because I was shocked last time you admonished white people for being ridiculous. Go ahead.
Well, damn.
No, I mean, I don't know. I'm very selective about that topic. Like, because I just don't like to talk about it.
So before you continue, hold up. Before you continue, Rain,
my brother had to like me now.
Right? No, because Rain,
what he about to say?
Rain be like, you and Madonna be just talking about black shit, and I'm like, yes, that's what we do. That's what we're supposed to do.
Nigga, we black,
right?
Okay, so that's not what I be saying. And even still, like, I guess my whole thing is like, I don't support what what's her name?
Bad Baddie.
Who cares?
I don't.
Right.
It's like, who is this girl? Like, I'm not like that.
Well,
like,
I think that she's just a symptom of, or another symptom of a bigger issue. Like, I would challenge what you were saying before, Shamar, about like they love our culture, because our culture as Black Americans anyway gets commodified so quickly.
Absolutely.
That it's so easy for white people to co-opt it and feel like they can participate. And then again, you talk about Black people's access to wealth. Well, if rap and, singing and all that stuff is stuff that is natural for us, it's not special when we do it. So you got a white face doing that same thing that Black people do. And now, that white mediocrity is so cool, it's so cute. Now those Black people can co-sign that white person, get paid off of the shit that they've been doing, but put a white face in front of it. So it's just actually just a symptom of a bigger issue, which is that I have access. I can dip my toe into that pool over there, look like y'all, have that swag, get that, that check or that pass, or be quote unquote cool. And then when this shit don't work out for me, I can pull a Miley Cyrus and go right on back where my side, accepts me and I'm safe.
Madonna. Madonna.
Aren't you in love?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, I took all your time again.
Madonna. You can
challenge.
You can challenge me anytime. Thank you.
That's my best friend, y'all. That is my best thing. But what were you saying, Rain? Is it even worth it?
I mean, I guess my whole thing is like, in terms of Bad Baby, I actually don't care about anything that she does, to be completely honest. Yeah. But my whole thing is in terms of like in terms of like white people, I guess, like copying Black culture and stuff like that. I don't even concern it's hard for me to have those conversations, mainly because I don't concern myself with things that aren't like, if they're not Black, I don't even so what's the point? Like, we're gonna have this conversation back and forth about what it is that she's doing, but at the same time, like, we also have the power to either put the money in her pocket to go see her concerts, or we could, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's not even producing anything that's worth
Can I jump in real quick?
To say anything.
To that point, to the point of Bad Baddie, the only reason why anybody knows her, like I said earlier in the episode, Black people are a marketing machine. We are the ones that have put her on the map for anybody to even know her. You know what I mean? So, I've heard people say, listen, you can get invited to the cookout, but each Black person that you meet has to give you that invitation. So Black people have made her go viral. Catch Me Outside, that's how we know who she is. But see, when they get that invitation or that extension to come in from that one person, I've arrived, I'm here, and then we over here like, nah, bitch, no, we ain't about to accept you in. You know what I'm saying?
But we are the ones that also gave her record contract.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Music And
that's what I'm saying. And that's why it's okay in her mind or in their mind is okay because we as a society or a culture give them the invitation, and then the other people in the culture be like, no, I didn't sign off on that.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was about to say. I don't know how many of us necessarily are giving them the pass. Like you say, the record deal, how many of us necessarily have access to that, are really the gatekeepers for that? It's not even, I won't bring that one up, but it's just like more often than not, the people streaming this and therefore putting money into those pockets are little white children who, feel safe listening to rap coming out of a white face. But so I don't think it's necessarily our people who are following this, who are approving it, who are like, okay, yeah, that's great, I want more. I don't see that personally. I'm
gonna say what it is that we have those people sitting in the offices watching what it is that we gravitate towards. We made Bad Baddie go viral with the Catch Me Outside. Yeah. So those in the offices said, oh, they like this shit, and they pushed her. And then it's very known that our men of color like the racially ambiguous and things like that. So that's why they start slowly transitioning and shit. Because I don't know if she's 17, 18, but she's at an age now where she can provide consent to surgeries and things like that to start. You know what I'm saying? So we're not in a position to make it happen, but they are watching what it is that we gravitate towards, and then they start pushing that.
Absolutely.
But is it for controversy or is it for like actual good?
To get our money.
Like,
it's for your attention. Your attention is money. Giving your attention to anything is money right now. Whether you actually paying for it or not, the ads coming through and everything else, you giving it any of your attention is putting money in somebody's pocket, whether you are physically giving that money or not. So that I definitely agree with that.
What else you got, brother? Because we've been on it. This is our longest episode, but it's been fun though.
To date, so far.
To date, how about that?
What I think that was it for my. Did you have something?
Oh, you flying? Sweater cup it.
Yeah, you heard that. You heard that.
That wasn't me.
That wasn't me. It was you. You were the only one talking.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you said cup?
She know her friend.
I didn't have a cup.
She know her best friend.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
She said, "Wait a minute, you slurring over there, nigga?"
Oh, you said slurring. I said
slurring.
Oh, yeah. No, I think she knows me very well.
Exactly.
I would say this has been lovely. I don't really have another topic right at this moment.
All right.
Well, Oprah. Let's talk about Oprah.
I don't want to talk about Oprah. I'm sick of Oprah. I'm sick of kale. I'm sick of the whole vegetation.
The whole vegetation.
Not vegetation.
Right. But speaking of that. Speaking of okra, because Rain said that he's always Team Aquarius.
That's not what I said.
I know you did.
No.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
I said I am Team Aquarius, but I also told you personally what types of Aquariuses I like.
He did say that.
Not on that episode. But on that episode, the episode that we were spreading on the couch. He said he was Team Aquarius.
Okay,
period.
Yes.
I'm not spreading.
So who's the new Aquarius that he's not a fan?
Okay, so I mean, but then also, Kenya Moore is just not my cup of tea. But she's
Kenya Moore hair care.
But that's not my cup of tea. Like,
I feel you. Like, I wouldn't accept her either. But she's more of a January Aquarius,
so
right?
It's different. She's crazy.
Yeah, she's not a February Aquarian.
So what are February Aquarians?
Different.
Because I know not one Gemini accepts Trump. The black one.
Why are we talking about Geminis?
Well, I'm just trying to associate.
He's a Gemini?
My best friend is a Gemini. Ooh. Yes. Trump is a Gemini.
Oh, that was
Speaking of
a lot.
our signs, Madonna.
Yeah.
What are you? What's your sign, girl?
I'm a Cancer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't you do that to my friend.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Cancer.
My boo thing is a Cancer.
That's our our tattoos and stuff like that too. Water sign and fire.
The matching tattoo.
We go well together. You know, in balance.
I'm fire. She's water.
I'm fire.
True.
We know you're flaming.
That was a good one, brother. That was a good one.
I'm drunk.
I'm proud of you. I am so proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
Yes. So
what you got?
that's why you never can say Team Aquarius, because you gotta accept.
I can say what I want.
If you say it, you gotta
I'ma say what
accept
I want.
all. You gotta accept all that come with it. You gotta accept all, because with Team Leo, we got Obama, we got Whitney.
Wait, who is we? Is this Leo?
What's wrong with?
I said Leo.
What's wrong with Obama and what's wrong with Whitney?
Nothing.
Are you giving a contrast?
I believe the children are our future.
I fuck with Whitney though.
Right.
I got Nicki Minaj. I got Britney Spears.
They're like the most problematic. The ones that like break down.
I got Walt Disney.
They do
Like,
have
girl.
they have meltdowns.
Not Walt Disney.
Disney fucks up every person that comes through there.
But do you not have Disney Plus?
I don't.
I don't.
You do.
Am I 13 years old?
You do.
Exactly. Come on, Madonna.
You do.
You got Disney Plus, Rain?
She does.
I do not have Disney Plus.
You do.
I do not have Disney Plus.
He does.
Listen,
How?
Linda.
It's on your
Listen,
phone.
Linda.
I mean, if you have Verizon, you do.
Thank you, Madonna.
You know
You
what?
on Verizon?
I do have Verizon, but
Well, you got Disney Plus. You got Disney Plus. You got it. Because everybody seen that commercial. That promotion.
A promotion.
It's time to go.
It's a promotion.
On that note, let's wrap this thing up.
I love you, Madonna.
So, check it out. I want us all to go around the room real quick. We're going to let Madonna go first.
Yes.
I want you to kind of quickly recap, Madonna, what you gained from this episode. Lord help us. And if you want to give your social media, that's cool. If not, just tell us what you thought of the episode, and then we'll keep it moving.
Well, I thought the episode was amazing. I heard a lot of words, phrases, comments I don't understand, proving how old I am and out of touch. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So watching the show, I always laugh and kiki like I'm there. So it feels good to actually be present.
Oh,
I mean, I'm in my car, but it's
we're so
I
gay,
want
brothers.
to hang out. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
What you got, Rain?
This night I've gotten
Wrap it up, Rain. Wrap it up, Rain.
Stay in the house. Stay your asses in the house.
Where can we find you, Rain?
Oh, Instagram, rain.o.yne.
N is in Nancy.
Oh, as in
Buddha butt Oliver.
And that's it. Yeah,
That's beautiful.
All right, I'm gonna go next, brother. I'm gonna let you close us out, boo. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Clydesdale. So I was just very happy to get Madonna on because I've been waiting because, you know, my best friend came a while ago.
Yeah, she's still my
season 1, and I wanted to make sure yours came, and like she's just such a chocolate drop and my everything. So I can't wait to meet you in person, Madonna. Thank you for being here. Stop watching the news because you're gonna drive yourself crazy, brother.
Already crazy.
If y'all need, you know, yes, all that. If y'all need any face masks to help y'all combat whatever's going on, visit me, AlanLuckStudios.com. If you just want to see what the hell I'm doing, because I'm still working. I'm essential. You can follow me on all platforms at Alan Luck Studios. And I'm out, and I'm going to pass it over to the Clydesdale himself. What's good?
I just want to say what I enjoyed about this episode is that my fucking best friend is in the building.
My motherfucking best friend.
Okay, so the music's
The
going,
only.
so I'm gonna make it really fast, but I just want to say that okay.
Yeah.
I just want to say that that's the best thing of this episode, and that I love you, Madonna, and she's my best friend, Shamar. So back the fuck off, okay?
You be stealing all my damn friends. I just want to talk to her every now and then.
Love you.
I just want to say, hey. I'm just gonna message her. I'm just gonna comment on her shit on IG every now and then. How about that?
You should, because she's the bomb diggity.
Cool.
But, yeah, I'm not gonna make this long.
You already have. So where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram at what is
Cherokee the Native.
Yeah. Yeah. And thank you guys for joining us, and
Absolutely.
be safe and get your face mask.
So yeah, stay at home. Hashtag alone together and wash your motherfucking hands. And we will see you next time. All right. Peace.
Got it really good.